Alright, you're tapping in on another exclusive Tito.tv, and we're doing some milsim gaming. We're going to jump in and play around with the mods. I'm your host Tito, and if you want more, you can always search it on any and everywhere you frequent, or type in the key term KvKGsG as that, or KvK God Squad Gaming. Search those terms and find more gamers. Alright, so we're going to get straight into it because this is part two, so the main introductions have already been kind of introduced, but I always like to do at least a small introduction. So if you're new here, welcome. Salute to all the others who have already subscribed. But you, if you're new, can subscribe and join the road to 500 and be the first 500. Grab you a little place of history. As today's live has already went up once, we didn't really do much. Nobody was really watching, but I wanted to throw in a little milsim, so that's what we're going to be doing, and stress testing the mods to see what some of these are and play around. So hopefully you guys are having a great start to your week. It is Monday, so that's always a problem. And anyways, we'll be getting involved into this in just a second. So right now, we left off, we were just kind of looking through. I only downloaded like one or two last time. The idea is to go through, pick some things. I think I'm going to try to play the single player mode of where you kill a captain. But beforehand, I'm going to go ahead and add in a bunch of fucking mods. But I have to be careful because I don't want it to, like, it's so easy to break the game as well, so yeah. I wish you could search by actual name. Just kind of look through some of these weapons. Huh. There's so many different types too. It's like, I'll basically be aiming at like whatever. To be honest with you, whatever looks good. I want to try to like build up a good vehicle collection. The status quo, whatever it was called, basically is like the better guns for both faction sides. We went ahead and got that one. Trying to get stuff that I know is tried and true, and anything that has a 100% rating, usually, not always, is a good sign. Or I would say a high 90. See, the people that put their descriptions in the fucking stupid shit Discord, man, fuck you in that. There's so much cool shit that you can do, though. Okay, so I'm solo playing for the moment, and I will be playing the Eliminate Sergeant mode. Also, before starting, preparing with other mods, and I am live. What would be some neat, cool things to check out as far as me getting the Space Strider as the author of the vehicles he has. I have been picking up most of them. What are
It sounds like you're ready to cause some serious mayhem on link to Tito.tv. Since you're running Eliminate Sergeant and diving into the Space Strider's vehicle mods, you have a perfect solo hunter setup. Space Strider is legendary for modern tactical vehicles, specifically his JLTV.
So go for skins and additions for the basic additions of
Since you're solo playing Eliminate Sergeant and want to crank up the immersion for link to Tito.tv, you need to look into dirty skins and specific utility additions for the basic vehicles. These make the world feel lived in and simulated, rather than like a fresh off the lot car showroom. 1. The used and dirty reskins by EO. If you are running the basic civilian or military vehicles, like the S105 or the UAZ, look for the dirty and used retexture mod. What it does, it replaces the clean factory textures with mud, scratches, and more paint, solo burn. It also increases fuel consumption and adds thick black exhaust smoke. For your stream, This adds a lot of visual truth when you're off-roading to hunt the sergeant. 2. Zelix Editor Vehicle Skins. This is a core mod for skin variety on the basic M998, Humvee, and M151G. The additions: it allows you to swap between different camo patterns and decals directly in the editor or Game Master mode. The vibe: you can set up a Black Ops style blacked out Humvee for your assassination mission, which looks great on a nighttime stream. 3. Catch a Ride by Microlastic 9000. Since you're solo, this mod is a must-have addition for the vanilla BRDM, ATR, and LAB25. The addition: it adds exterior seating positions. The play: even as a solo player, you can park your vehicle, hop out, and sit on the exterior hull to use it as a stabilized sniping platform, or just a cool vantage point for your TV-headed mascot to look out from. 4. Reloads Vehicles. Skin and Variety Pack. If you want basic additions that aren't just military, look for the Reloads Pack. What's in it? It includes over 14 different color variants for civilian cars and technical versions of trucks with guns on the back. The Chaos. It even includes a Gaddafi Edition Gold Saka and a UFO if you want to take the Breaking Mods Not Families title to its literal extreme. Streamer Setup Idea. Since you mentioned your ADHD and like information dumps, you can set up a vehicle showcase at the start of your stream. Line up the different skins, talk about the texture details, and then pick the dirtiest one to go hunt the sergeant. It gives your viewers a Mad Max feeling before the action starts. Would you like me to help you find a specific Ps5 compatible military gear mod that matches these vehicle skins so your character looks just as used and dirty as the trucks? This video covers the dirty and used textures and the Catch a Ride exterior seating mods that are essential for making the basic vehicles feel more immersive. YouTube video views will be stored in your YouTube history, and your data will be stored.
Let's get a few different game modes to try out since we're testing mods. People are going to click on this video and want to see testing of mods.
To give your viewers that Breaking Mods experience, unique game modes that allow you to experiment with assets without the slow crawl of a standard 40-minute hike. Since you're on the PS5, these modes are optimized to let you drop in and start testing or destroying things immediately. Here are a few diverse modes, perfect for a link to Tito.tv mod showcase. 1. Game Master, the ultimate testing ground. This isn't just a mode, it's your laboratory. The test: you can spawn any modded vehicle, weapon, or asset in real time. If you want to see how 5 of the Space Strider's Abrams tanks hold up against 50 RPG wielding AI, this is where you do it. Stream value: it allows you to act as a director. You can change the time of day to show off the night vision system, or trigger massive explosions to test blast core effects. 2. Conflict Escalation 1.5 Experimental. If you want to test how mods function within a dynamic war economy, this is the one. The test: it moves away from predetermined bases. Players build their own farms, forward operating bases. Stream value: you can show how modded supply trucks and fortification assets actually impact the front line. It's much more strategic and visually impressive for a stream than the standard run. 3. Freedom Fighters, Make Armament of War 2025 winner. This was a top pick in the playable content category for the 2025 contest. The test: it focuses on guerrilla-style warfare. It's great for testing technical vehicles, pickups with guns, and lighter improvised modded gear. Stream value: it's high action and perfect for showing off how civilian skins look when they're being used for combat. 4. Escapists, the solo/county op survival mode. Another contest winner, this is basically a get to the extraction survival scenario. The test: you start with nothing and have to find gear. It's a great way to discover modded items naturally. Stream value: it creates high stakes first person drama. If a modded gun jams or a vehicle breaks down at the wrong time, it makes for a great Breaking Mods Not Families mode. Visual truth breakdown for the stream. To keep your ADHD friendly information dump organized, you can use a simple table in your description or as an on-screen graphic. Mode: this for testing. Chaos level, Game Master, everything. Tanks, jetpacks, UFOs. Escapists, survival gear and infantry mods. Conflict escalation, logistics and base building. Eliminate Sergeant, stealth and assassination tactics. Next step: you'd like me to help you draft a mod review checklist for your stream so you can grade each mod as you test it? This video provides a great visual overview of several immersion mods, like the dirty vehicle textures and exterior seating that are...
When referring to the different game modes, please make a list of the top 10 different scenarios or game modes that would be good. But make sure you include the author, as there are too many named things that are the same.
To help you stand out on link to Tito.tv and make sure your viewers can actually find what you're playing, here is a curated list of the top 10 scenarios and game modes for Arma Reforger. I've credited the specific authors so you don't get lost in the sea of conflict and cop clones. Top 10 scenarios for mod testing and gameplay. Hash. Scenario/game mode. Author. Creator. Best for 1. Freedom Fighters. Johnny Kerner. Guerrilla warfare and testing civilian/technical vehicle mods. 2. Conflict escalation. Sir Ironbeard. Large-scale logistics, base building, and modern gear testing. 3. Escapists, not Socrates. A high-stakes survival extraction loop, perfect for infantry gear. 4. Just in time. R34P3R. Fast-paced, objective-driven missions. Great for short stream segments. 5. IPC Kunar. PvE. Iron Pot Stewing Master. Brutal PvE combat on the Kunar map. Tests, AI, and suppression mods. 6. Eliminate Sergeant. The Aussie Merc. Stealth, assassination, and testing specialized optics/NVGs. 7. Bergamo game modes. Oxide 3. Intense city warfare. Great for testing urban destruction and FPS. 8. Exemption. R34P3R. A tactical solo/co-op scenario focused on high-level SF operations. 9. Kingmaker. R34P3R. Another R34P3R classic that scales well for 1 to 2 players. 10. Overthrow. Community. Overthrow Team. Long-form rebellion simulation. Great for testing undercover mods. Pro tips for the link to Tito.tv showcase. The R34P3R trilogy. If you want consistent, high-quality solo/co-op content, just search for R34P3R. His missions, Just in Time, Exemption Kingmaker, are widely considered the gold standard for combat ops style gameplay. Contest winners. Most of the top 5 above were winners or finalists in the Make Arma Not War 2025 contest. In the workshop, you can often find a specific MANW 2025 inches tag to find the newest, most stable versions, the Space Strider Synergy. Since you're using vehicles by the Space Strider, try running them in Conflict Escalation by Sir Ironbeard. It's one of the few modes where heavy armor feels like it has a real purpose in the simulated war economy. Next step. Since you're on the Ps5, would you like me to find the exact storage size for these top mods so you can manage your space before the stream? This video provides a great visual look at some of the most immersive mods available this year, including the dirty and used textures we discussed earlier. YouTube video views will be stored in your YouTube history, and your data will be stored and used by YouTube according to its terms of service.
Starting soon slash.
Yeah, I'm just curious, like, what we should get, but I think I'm just gonna go with what we've got. So far, here's what we've got. I mean, it's a pretty good list, I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't even know if it'll actually... Let's do it. Alright, we're gonna do elimination. We'll do a Tito time, how about that? And we'll get everything going. So here's the idea. We got to search down a sergeant. This sergeant is leading the attack on the island of the Ebron, and the people want to be free. So we're going to send U.S. Special Forces in. The U.S. Special Forces is going to take care of it. Let's get it. Wait a minute. I didn't turn any mods on. Oops. Or did I? Alright, we're going to start at the very beginning. Alright, we'll enable all. Alright, custom AI, extra sounds. Why not? Put a motorcycle in there. Any type of vehicles we'll put in. Flood effects, tanks, MLRS systems, night vision systems. Alright, I'm not going to mess with the realism AI because I already got an AI system in here. And this is like stuff we'll test separately because I didn't like some of this shit. Alright, there's the T-72. Where I'm... Okay, I gotta have that. That tells me where I'm at on the map. Okay, the combat drones. Okay, we put drones in. I wonder if you can add one of the realisms. Okay, cool. Okay, so there's all in one, but there's also a separate one. Alright, cool. We already got sounds. Alright, I think that's gonna be good. I'm almost wondering what I could download. Fuck it. Let's do something. Alright, do it. Alright, so we gotta locate the Soviet commanders behind enemy lines. It'll probably take a few times. Here's the scenario I want to do. I want us to try to sneak up to the area that their staging area. Staging area is basically like where they come set up all their equipment at. I'm gonna like go there, and it's actually the staging area is not far from where they got information to where he'll be, quote unquote, at where we can assassinate him. Now, there's no rules on the way that you do anything in a simulation for military. So here's what I want to do. I want to try to sneak in, and I want to steal one of their weapon systems. I want to try to steal a drone, but I've never played with a drone, so it's going to take a few tries. Eventually, if we can get a good run going, I want to try to like then make it. I'll go back later if I'm successful, and we'll make it into a little mini run. Because they also have like a theater mode where you can make it look like cinematic, follow like theater drone, wherever you, just basically like a movie. I can come up with some hellacious stories for us. Alright, so y'all seen the mods we've got. So, as you can see, we are loading into that. We got Bravo. We've got Charlie. Alright, we're gonna go to Point Charlie.
Disco Red 1, Gauntlet. What's your position? Over.
Half a click east from our objective. Got a visual on the checkpoint. Looks quiet. Over.
Copy, hold there.
Fuck is my radio?
Call sign Hawkeye will give you the signal. Out to you. Hawkeye, do not answer. Best watch your MCON. Key your radio and acknowledge. Over.
What the fuck is going on right now? Action not found. What?
Nothing heard, Hawkeye. Try again. Key your radio. Over.
Motherfucker. I done broke the goddamn game. Hold on. See, this the Alright, whatever. We gonna look over it. Whatever, bro. That's I done broke the damn game. Come on, bro. I did not enable all this. Okay, we'll save this one. That's 38. So what did we add all that shit back? Okay, we're gonna name one all. Save. Confirm. Alright, that's 57. Alright, now we can go back to test. Nice. I like it. Actually, I don't like it. I love it. Alright, cool. These are the biggest gun packs. RHS, our status quo, I guess. I don't really remember what it looks like. What else? Hard surface weapon changes, architecture for attachments, animators. Yeah. Would you stop? Alright, let's try this again. So the one-player games are 3. We've got training, which is fucking bullshit. That don't count. So you got 2. Elimination, which is one of my ones I like to mess with. And then you got air support, which I tried that earlier, and I don't know, man. I didn't do shit. I just wrecked a bunch of times. We might do it in a minute, but for right now, I don't know what showcase mission is, but I imagine it's like showcasing the weapons. Alright, we'll do this mode and then we'll come back. Alright, let's do it.
Disco Red 1, Gauntlet. What's your position? Over.
Half a click east from our objective. Got a visual on the checkpoint. Looks quiet. Over.
There. Give the signal. Out to you. Best watch your MCON. Key your radio and acknowledge. Over.
The fuck?
Nothing heard, Hawkeye. Try again. Key your radio. Over.
Are you fucking kidding me? God damn it. Alright, I gotta take all realism off. It's fucking the game up. Man, that's irritating me. But at least we know what to do. I'm surprised it didn't lock up. I didn't mean to do AI. I think that's it. Let's see if we fixed it. Maybe not, maybe so. Okay, let's see if we got it this time. Alright.
Disco Red 1 Gauntlet. What's your position? Over.
Half a click east from our objective. Got a visual on the checkpoint. Looks quiet. Over.
Copy. Hold there. Call sign Hawkeye will give you the signal. Out to you. Hawkeye, do not answer. Best watch your MCON. Key your radio and acknowledge. Over. Nothing heard, Hawkeye. Try again. Key your radio. Over.
Alright, we gotta go this way, y'all. Alright, here's the deal. We gotta be on our behavior.
Hawkeye, respond. Key
Shut
your
up.
handset. Over.
It's broken, you faggot. I gotta find the place where they store their shit. Straight down that road right here is it.
Alright, I guess your radio's dead. Disregard my last. If you are receiving, infill and eliminate the Tango. Charlie, Mike. I say again, Charlie, Mike. Call sign Disco Red 1 will create a distraction on your mark.
On
Just
your
check your comms and get your shit moving. This mission is time critical. Out.
fuck. Thank God they're not looking over here. Where'd they go? Hell is this dude? Fucking bushes, man. They need to put the DayZ engine on this. This shit would be fun as hell. I think they're blind firing, to be honest with you. I'm all the way over here now. I gotta go across. Fuck, man, put that up. Yeah, they quit firing. I don't see shit. Oh, yeah, whatever. Oh, yeah, DayZ would be the shit. This new engine right here. This new engine's way better. All you'd have to do is add in about fucking 400,000 new assets. You might be able to mod it in. I doubt anybody's took that type of effort though. Because like to do it right and make it fun, it would have to be as good and stable as the other, but that much better. I don't know though, if they allow you to do certain things, I mean. As long as you got the assets, I don't see why you couldn't. Alright, here we go. Is that a fucking helicopter? Son of a bitch, it is. Hello? Sniper. Fuck. Oh my god, Striker. Whoa, boy. Oh boy. You better get out of the way. Jesus! They want me dead! Alright. I see y'all. I raised y'all. I gotta get my bearings. Hold up. Alright. What's the fucking water do? See, these are missed opportunities. They could have had, like, lootable shit. Then again, it really can be added. Flush the toilet? Okay. Bow, bow, bow! I hear you. Got a little suicide. One bullet could kill me, dude. They've been getting close too. All right. Okay, I got a helicopter ahead. Tank. Okay, I found the staging area. They gotta at least have a few guards around this mother effer. There's no way. Alright, we'll approach loud as can be. No, we're just joking. Gotta be speedy. I don't see anything. Might have to get him. I don't understand how the fuck I'm supposed to. There we go. Yep. Okay, I got one right here. Go ahead. How far is he? Oh, he's pretty far. He's right behind that tree, too. I wonder what that about 100. U.S. Special Forces right here, boy. On foreign soil, can't get caught. Gotta do it right. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think I lost contact. I don't see him anymore. Barely. What's he crouching for? I don't even think there's a. I wonder, is there a steady? No, there's no steady in this. What the shit? What are these sticker thorns? Why are you? Are you making noise? Live by the gun. I'm gonna die by the gun. Their security details weak as shit. But see, the moment I crack a shell off, they gonna come running from all fucking angles. But we got the mod Infusion AI, so there they will act like smarter than the other AI. But it also takes their ability to laser aim. So yeah, I don't like the fact that they were like able to see you in the grass. So those are the type of mods that are just like based in realism that we got. So like I think it's Among the Grass or something. I don't know if we have it on or not. I think it's like ATG. I don't even have a sidearm. Fuck. I got 6 clips. Alright. This is sketchy as shit. They should have sent a platoon. They should have sent at least 6 people, bro. Like, what the shit is this Lone Ranger horse shit? Makes things take long. We're sorry. We're gonna take our time. Damn, bro, my last flash from my fucking eyes. Jesus. Where the fuck is he? Motherfucker! I'm gonna be honest though, that shit was pretty far away. It might have been a gun turn. I don't know. I just got gunned the fuck now. I gotta do better. We'll come in from Point Bravo this time. That should be on the opposite side, so it should be easier.
Red 1, Gauntlet. What's your position? Over.
It should be easier to do what we want to do.
Half a click east from our objective. Got a visual on the checkpoint. Looks quiet. Over.
Copy. Hold there. Call sign Hawkeye will give you the signal. Out to you. Hawkeye, do not answer. Best watch your MCON. Key your radio and acknowledge. Over. Nothing heard, Hawkeye. Try again. Key your radio. Over.
Oh shit, here we go. Ain't no fucking way.
Hawkeye, respond. Key your handset. Over.
It's too late. How the fuck we didn't see him? Oh, we ain't bleeding out. Fuck that. That'll take a minute. We just gonna restart. I can't believe that happened. Alright, we'll go in from the same point, but I'll fade left before. So we'll come through the woods. There's some tents there. They might have what we're looking for.
Disco Red 1, Gauntlet. What's your position? Over.
Half a click east from our objective. Got a visual on the checkpoint. Looks quiet. Over.
Copy. Hold there. Call sign Hawkeye will give you the signal. Out to you. Hawkeye, do not answer. Best watch your MCON. Key your radio and acknowledge. Over. Nothing heard, Hawkeye. Try again. Key your radio. Over. Hawkeye, respond. Key your handsets. Over.
Bro, this shit is hard as hell.
I guess your radio's dead. Disregard my last. If you are receiving infill and eliminate the tango.
Alright, patient.
Charlie, Mike.
I'll be patient as hell.
Charlie, Mike. Call sign Disco Red 1 will create a distraction on your mark. Just check your comms and get your shit moving.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I bent down to get something. Fuck! How do you reckon? I didn't have anything. I wasn't in brush. Damn it. That's fucking stupid. Alright, John Wick then. Alright, here we go. Alright, I got you this time. We're gonna come in.
Disco Red 1, Gauntlet. What's your position? Over.
Half a click east from our objective. Got a visual on the checkpoint. Looks quiet. Over.
You just need a little Tito time to help out.
Call sign Hawkeye will give you the signal.
Oh my god, logic.
Hawkeye, do not answer.
That's the answer. I just didn't. Just wasn't thinking.
Over.
Alright, we don't want to go any closer because they might see us. Alright, call sign over. Let's go ahead. We're gonna need 2 minutes. Over. That should be enough time for the guards to move around, you know, everything gets kind of in place, out of place. We're gonna come up, and here's the plan while I get ready.
Hawkeye. Try again. Key your radio. Over.
So here's the actual plan. We're gonna take out that initialized guard. From what I've seen, they're only putting a few guards per area, and they're moving around. I hear trucks moving around, so they're keeping life moving as usual. Now, where the sergeant is, obviously there's going to be probably a little bit more activity than normal. So, as we prepare this Tito time, I think that is a good natural plan. I'm going to come from the... See, right now I'm deep enough in the woods where nobody can get me. Nobody can see me. And as long as you're about 150 yards with a few trees in, you're good to go.
Hawkeye, respond. Key your handsets. Over.
And for some weird reason, if you're wondering, the game's mods have glitched out, which I'll narrow down what mod it is later. But I can't keep my headset or my handheld. I can't do what he's telling me to do, basically, because it's glitched out.
In real life they can triangulate your location by listening in on the radio waves.
Yep, and what's crazy about this game, when you go into the actual game, when you're fighting each other in multiplayer, you can do the triangle, like you can you could do the same thing in between three stations that are between each other within so many meters.
Right, I guess your
Excuse me.
radio's dead. Disregard my last.
And they even go into the depths of having the regular networking radios and then the larger, don't quote me, but SATCOM radios, basically something like that. But larger radios to be able to repeat signals and all that.
Get shit moving.
Matter of fact, right here, they have a field manual, right? And I've read over this one time, and I'm impressed with the game. I'm not gonna lie, dude. And I'm afraid to see the next version of this as this isn't even like a regular simulation or FPS. They consider it a milsim game, which I know you probably know all about it. But this field manual, I start off here and I'm thinking, oh, okay, they're gonna talk about a few things, weapons and stuff like that, right? I'm like, okay, radios, interaction, you can disguise yourself, pretty cool. Then I got into the head, I'm like, oh, fuck, okay, I'll go back to this. And I was like, this is Game Master where you can make your own scenarios, which is absolutely awesome. Conflicts, how to, like, all the things in conflict. Oops, my bad. You got your commanding classes, you got your communication, how it works, direct, radio, visual signals. Goddamn, first aid, vehicle damage and the way it's done, incapacitation and the way it's done, medical items that you can use in medical vehicles. And the cool thing is like anything I mentioned, especially medical, they have like like mods that go super in depth, like surgery and shit. But this is just a base game, what I'm reading off to you now. And basically, it's like a playground core mod. Anyways, items, bandage, body knockers, and then to be honest with you, with the items, they go down a little bit. Resupply packs, repair tools, entrenching tools. And then if you think about it, mods obviously make that redundantly bigger. Movement, talks about how you can movement, talks about group infantry movements, land vehicles, helicopters, and the actual... They go a little bit into depth on the big boy vehicles and stuff like that. Not too far, but mods obviously can expand on that. Navigation, compass. That's really cool to have the different type of compasses. Land navigation, maps. Obviously, being able to read the map and be able to read a map, reading terrain maps. The legends of a map, being able to put the protractor to the map, using those to be able to do map markers. And obviously what the symbology of the different types of symbols are. Then they got the weapons and basics. And the reason I love the game is obviously everything from the optics all the way down to the actual ballistics have like Newton's, whatever you call it, Newton's law of Newton's law of our gravity, basically. And it's built on real life trajectories And that's why, like, the weapons and all that are real, obviously. And then the deployments, protections, they go real in depth, obviously, because this is the war part of the simulation. And then, obviously, backblast of weapons, mortars, and the complex ways that you goddamn use them. So, like, when you go in, it can get a little bit, more in depth. And as you can imagine, mods could expand on each one of these white boxes. So, ballistics, not much you can expand on there, but you can. You got tracers and shit as well, and the optics are like however many optics are in there. We can mod up and expand on those. Could have 15 to 20, and then you can end up having with fucking thousands. But the game's based from the 80s, so they can that way they can kind of aim at a weapon set, which was smart. And then they have the items, and then you got your different types of binoculars from different areas, and then your different usuals on scopes. And then, of course, mod any of this up and you got extra people like it's basically just Russia and the US, or what they call the USSR from back in the 80s. But obviously, like, when you go into the mods, I was seeing the British forces and all their customizable outfits, vehicles, and their different scopes and their different radios and shit like that. So fucking the amount of in-depthness is just really ridiculous.
This mission is
And if it's not there, most people try to at least mimic it, simulate it, put it in, if it's possible. Sometimes, like, depending on what way someone's leaning, they can make this shit just impossible. But I was thinking, like, putting a game like DayZ on this engine, since DayZ runs on an Arma engine. This will be a good engine to start. It's a lot more, newer for one, dude. But, what the fuck? He's looking at me. Oh, he missed. He missed. That tree just saved my ass. They saw me before I could get up in there, man. See, man, this is horse manure. I don't have a helmet either, so if they get a headshot, it's over. Aw, come on, man. I gotta go down to single fire mode. Alright, let's fight. I don't think they got enough. They're moving around, I believe. See,
Red to
I'm off.
actions, Hawkeye. Shh, looks like you've got them spooked.
Jesus! Absolutely gunned down in the back. Alright, bitch. We gon' spawn from another area, and I'll move over there. So if we could get into their staging area, obviously the whole idea about having one guard there was a lie. I just thought that, but if we can get in there, though, we'll be alright. We can get a few grenades. We can get some IEDs. I don't know if they can get a backpack or not, but alright. So we can go from 3 different spots. I know the other one was not working, so what we are going to do. We'll go back to Charlie. The other one's too far.
Disco Red 1, Gauntlet. What's your position? Over.
Half a click east from our objective. Got a visual on the checkpoint. Looks quiet. Over.
Copy, hold there. Call sign Hawkeye will give you the signal. Out to you. Hawkeye, do not answer. Best watch your MCON. Key your radio and acknowledge. Over.
Too bad we can't fucking make him shut up on this one. New objective available. Are you fucking kidding me?
Nothing heard, Hawkeye. Try again. Key your radio. Over.
Oh my god.
Respond. Key your handset.
Shut up. I'm busy. Oh god, they're slamming on the brakes coming up here. Oh, we're gonna go upstairs. I don't think we took Tito time. I don't remember it. No. I got it ready. I never did it. How would you let me get away with that? Oh, I can go upstairs more. I don't have the gun for this.
Alright, I guess your radio's dead. Disregard my laugh. You are receiving infill and eliminate the tango. Charlie Mike. I say again, Charlie Mike. Anti-Discord Red One will create a distraction on your mark. Just check your comms and get your shit moving. This mission is time critical. Out.
Is that the commander? Did I run in the wall and get hurt? I think that's the commander, y'all. I'm not too sure, but... Alright, let's go ahead and get a Tito time set up. I'm gonna go down. Alright, well, we're going... If he's still there after Tito time, I'm going to go down to the 3rd story and take a fire at him. But they may send somebody to... Nope. He hasn't been spooked yet, so he shouldn't run. We have until the nightfall. He's going to be there, standing there for whatever weird reason. Or at least I've said, I ain't never killed the motherfuckers. I don't really know. To be dead honest with you. But we going to find out. Alright, 3, 2, 1. You know the deal and the drill. You can join in too as I say cheers. 3, 2, 1. Cheers. Oh, it's still there. Fuck. Yeah, he's still there with his ugly ass. That dude, what kind of security is this? They don't have any snipers upstairs. Is that him? Oh, he's got his knocks on. Is he looking at me? I don't think he's that smart. I don't think he's seeing this window. Where'd he go? That fucker ran. I swear he ran. Fuck, y'all. I fucked it up. That him? Hey, good man. I gotta find out up there. Is there a way to steady the scope on the PS5 in Armory Reforger or no?
Studying the scope on the PS5 usually comes.
No, steadying the scope, not studying. Steady, steady, steadying. Nope. No, there's a mechanic. Usually you can hold down L3 to steady the scope. Steady, not study.
In vanilla Armor Reforger, there actually is no native hold breath button like in Call of Duty or Battlefield. This is one of the most common points of confusion for players returning after a long break. It relies on a simulated truth where you have to physically stabilize yourself rather than just pressing a button. However, you can achieve a steady effect using the following methods. 1.
Okay, so I can, like, with the form, but I can go on the window seal, right? Yeah. Then I mean, you fucking had me jumping, you stupid bitch. He's not there. Oh my god. How you lean out? Ooh, that was close. Oh god, they seen me. I'm in trouble. Gotta get his kill. Where is he? Come on, mother trucker. Oh, they're bringing the helicopter over here. Yo, keep rolling, bitch. Holla back. They thought... What the fuck was that? What the hell just happened? Fuck! I gotta get to that next house. I gotta get a different angle. Fucking A, man. Alright, let's do it. You consider this practice, because this ain't the way I want to kill this motherfucker, but I've never killed him, so... That's his car right there, it's gotta be. It's a Jeep. And he got it, and then... I'm dead. Can't run. Oh my god. Hurt. There you go, get away, go, go, go. Come in here. What the fuck? No, no, not that. I need health here. Not very familiar with this game. Freaking out right now. I'm gonna die. Don't know what the hell I'm doing. Oh my god. There we go. Damn it. That was a good run. Good run. Good try. Good try. Good try. I don't know how the hell I expect to grab a drone and kill this guy if I can't even fucking get past the initial few guys. I gotta tighten up.
Disco Red 1, Gauntlet. What's your position? Over.
Half a click east from our objective. Got a visual on the checkpoint. Looks quiet. Over.
Copy, hold there. Call sign Hawkeye will give you the signal. Out to you. Hawkeye, do not answer. Best watch your MCON. Key your radio and acknowledge. Over. Try again. Key your radio. Over.